Ladies and gentlemen, we are live once again. It is Sunday night. I am still very cold. And we're doing some Will You Press the Button, folks. Just a never ending cavalcade of hypotheticals for us to ruminate on and discuss. Will we press the buttons? Who knows? All sorts of buttons to be pressed or not pressed. You are now a character in your favorite video games. The graphics are exactly how you want it, or your favorite video game. The graphics are exactly how you want it, but the gameplay remains the same, but there'll be enough content for the rest of your life. You only get one life. Okay. So, I mean, my favorite video game would probably be Pokemon, and, like, you don't really die in Pokemon. You could, I guess, probably. It's actually probably pretty deadly if realistic physics apply to it, but, like, I feel like I'd rather die in the Pokemon world than live in the real one. I mean, come on, that's where Pikachu is. You want to be with Pikachu, right? It's it's like the meme where like the noose has a portal to your waifu, but it's Pikachu. I'm pressing it. Everybody agrees. The person you hate the most will no longer exist, but the person you love the most will no longer exist. Who the fuck would, bro? What kind of sociopathic, insane person would press this button? Are you kidding me? 19%, 20,000 people would sacrifice the one they love the most, take out the one they hate the most. D1 haters, these 20,000 people. You can get away with anything, but so can everyone else. Um, I'm gonna go with. So it's like anarchy, basically. Probably not. It's probably not gonna work out very good. Yeah, no, everybody agrees. I got my finger on the pulse on this. I feel like I always end up coming up majority. Hold on, I'm gonna make an executive creative decision here. 1 second. There we go, folks. I wanted to have some sort of backing track on this. So there's not like deafening silence as I think about these hypotheticals. And reach into your pocket and pull out the exact amount of money you need at any given moment in cash, but it's always in Indian rupees. I mean, like, yeah, obviously. It'd be that would be cumbersome, but it would be infinite money also. So like, duh. Let me uncapture my cursor. That's annoying. You can be as rich as you want, but you have 10% of chances to die immediately. Wait, what is that like right now? I pressed the oh okay, I pressed the button, but there's a 10% chance I die immediately. I'll take that. 90% chance that I'm rich, 10% chance I die. I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah, see, people agree with me. Lucid dreaming whenever you want. No nightmares or sleep paralysis. But you must end each dream with painful suicide. No, I'm fine. I don't need lucid dreaming. More people agree with me, but that's a close one. Communicate with aliens, but get put into a mental hospital. That sounds like a fun story arc. People don't agree with me on that? Come on. You don't want to have fun at the mental hospital talking to aliens? You get the power to fix all the world's problems, but everyone forgets you existed and you could ever interact with anyone. No one knows what you did for them. Would you be Spider-Man? Would you be Tom Holland Spider-Man from the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Uh, yeah, all the world's problems are pretty bad. I feel like I would probably do this. You get a perfect, attractive French boyfriend or girlfriend for 2 weeks, but after 2 weeks you never see them again. Why not? Little fling, have some fun. Wow, only 52%. Food tastes 10 times better, but you're constantly really hungry. That sounds awesome, I'm not gonna lie. People don't agree with me on that. People don't want to be a gigantic fat fuck like me. Tragic. You gain infinite wisdom and knowledge, but you lose any ability to communicate. Yeah, no. That's ridiculous. To just no communication, like any ability to communicate, you can't text or talk or anything, no sign language, you just can't express thoughts to other people in any way. Yeah, no. You become a god, but no one believes you. I mean, obviously, you just have infinite power. Just nobody buys it. Like, whatever. I still have infinite power. Fucking, I'll send you to hell, and then you'll see if you fucking believe me then. There'll be world peace, but you'll be as bored as it's humanly possible, but to put humanely possible for the rest of your life. I mean, yeah, again, world's pretty crazy. If we could achieve world peace, I think I'm willing to be bored. People don't agree with me. People aren't willing to sacrifice for the betterment of humanity. Like me, good guy King Riley. What if I don't believe in hell? Interesting loophole, Harry Otter. You create a cheap and highly accessible vaccine to any and all possible diseases that inflict humans, plants, and animals, but the creation of the vaccine creates economic disaster and halts scientific progress for decades. I mean, yeah. It's fucking whatever. Wow, really? Okay. Not the majority on that. Save your best friend's life, but you kill 5 random strangers in your area. Oof. Oof. King Riley, I'm at work just saying hi. Well, hello, Harry Otter. Thank you for stopping by. I mean, like, you can't, right? But, like, I think of my best friend, and I'm like, that's pretty important to me. And strangers are not important to me. But, like, a stranger could be someone, and a stranger could be someone whose life had the potential to change the world. I gotta not do it. Just morally. I'm in the minority on that. You find a cure for cancer, but you get AIDS. I mean, yeah, I'll take the AIDS. You can live with AIDS. Magic Johnson taught me you can live with AIDS. And people agree on that. Morgan Freeman will read you bedtime stories, but Justin Bieber sings backup. That sounds great on both accounts. It sounds very silly, but I'm in for it. You become prodigiously talented in the musical instrument of your choice, but if you ever release music, nobody will buy it. I mean, yeah, just being able to do that for fun. I feel like you get some pussy that way. You don't have to release music to get some pussy. Just play some guitar. Easy. You're given a dog cat that is the breed of your choice, immortal, understands your language, and can answer yes or no questions, and can follow you wherever you go, including in death. There's a 50% chance that the animal will be retarded and only be a pain to you, and you can't get rid of them. I feel like I would enjoy a retarded dog. It might be taxing and annoying to deal with, but I feel like I could find some enjoyment in it. You can see through clothes, walls, etc., but you see through things too strongly, focusing deeper than you want. And yeah, whatever. Free superpower that, like, sometimes fucks up, sure. Weird. It seems like there's really no downside. Like, whatever, maybe it's useless, but, like, you could probably find use cases, and it's like, that doesn't hurt you in any way. You can get whatever you want if you want it. Superpowers, hot women slash men, money, never die for the rest of your life, but be Hitler and kill twice as many people. Hitler times two. I'm gonna go with no. Not gonna be Hitler Mark II. Wow, only 44% of people would. That's great. You can have any power you want, but water kills you. That's impossible, right? I guess you could have the power to not have to drink water. But if that's your only power, I guess your power could be immortality. Yeah, it could just be I'm immortal unless I touch or drink water. Yeah. Yeah, no, probably because of like rain and stuff. Yeah, you probably good point. That was probably a poor decision. You get to die and resurrect later and be able to tell people what it's like in the afterlife, but nobody believes you if you tell them. Plus, the consequences of your death to people you loved happen to them. What the fuck? No. That's stupid, and people agree with me. You can have sex with anyone you want, no debate necessary, but you have to get them to like you for. Isn't this just life? Will you participate in a basic courtship process? And yes, this is just life, correct? Yeah, this is how it works normally. Weed is legal, but tobacco and alcohol is illegal, obviously. This is already how it should be. Hold on. Sorry, folks. One sec. You can live in any fictional world, but you'll die how the main enemy dies. You can live in the world of Pokemon X and Y, right? Because the main enemy lives for like 1,000 years. Fucking loophole. These people are fucking stupid. Checking to see if anybody interesting is online that I can bother. Join the stream call, but not really. Oh, Mo joins. He said he might. He gave me the might, which probably means no. You can turn invisible at will, but your invisibility is unpredictable, which means you can stay invisible for 3 seconds or 5 years. I'm gonna go with no. Seems way too inconvenient. Yep, that the people are on the same page. You can read minds, but you lose your sight. No, I don't think so. Also, hold on 1 second. He's feeling a music change, chat. Trump will be president at 2024, but Biden will die immediately at 2024. Okay, so we're going a little bit back in time for this one, folks. I'm gonna say no. I don't want either of those things to happen, actually. So, just a bad button overall. You get your own free private jet and a lifetime supply of jet fuel, in-flight snacks, drinks, in-flight movies, and busty flight attendants. Your private jet will one day be used in a massive terrorist attack. You do not know which day that will be. Mm, I just wanted to see how fucking wacky that looked. Uh, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no to that. I do not want to have my vehicle involved in 9/11 too. And people are on the same page. You get to read the final Homestuck update early. Like your favorite character dies and you can't discuss Homestuck or be part of the fandom anymore. I mean, I have no interest in Homestuck, really, but like maybe someday. So like, this is of no benefit to me. You get 1 million subscribers on YouTube, but there are the same amount of people trying to kill you. Yeah, I don't think 1 million people trying to kill me would work out. That would probably not go well for me. 77% agree with me. You get $1 million each year for the rest of your life, but random jump scares will appear in your mind, accompanied by sound as well. Yeah. Like a jump scare, whatever. It's just like, oh, like Five Nights at Freddy's. Whoa, ah! $1 million a year, yeah. Easy. You are never sick, but you're always exhausted. You know. You get free food everywhere you go. You get to go to the restaurant, want food, order for free. You get to scream "these nuts" every time you order food for free. I mean, if I get the food for free, that implies that they'll still give it to me if I scream "these nuts." So, like, yeah, I'm fat enough to go through such a humiliation routine. You have the ability to pause time and go back and forth at will, but every time you do and change something, even the smallest thing, you create a parallel universe where that change was not. I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? I could do fun stuff with that. You can go to any fantasy world you desire and live there, but you can be killed, and your survival in that world depends on your own physical or mental strength. Yes. Again, I get to live in Pokemon. It's awesome. You get to spend a day with your favorite band any way you want. The next day, you have to play a show with them and replace the most prominent member on stage for 2 hours while withstanding the pissed off crowd. No, that sounds horrific. You can warp it all. You can warp at will in any universe any you want. Even fictional ones are alternate timelines of ours. We'll never find love. I could live with that. I think. I feel like you could find a lot of enjoyment in life with being able to warp to fucking fictional universes and alternate timelines. Like, not finding love would suck, but I feel like ultimately you could find other things that would be more enjoyable than love. Okay, I'm in the majority, but only by a little. You become the real god, but nobody gives a shit about you no matter what. Yeah, again, limitless power, just people don't care. Sure. Working out is now 5 times more efficient, but all the weight you lose is redirected into fat in your feet. No, I don't want to have weird balloon feet. I'm gonna say you're confident. Oh, I do not want to translate this page to Vietnamese. Thank you. You're confident and very happy with the way you look, but everyone secretly thinks that you're ugly. I'm gonna say no. I will say no to that. You become immortal, but every year you have to kill one innocent person to keep it going. Mm, yeah, one innocent person. If it was one person, I could probably get down with that, but they specifically specified innocent, so unfortunate. You'll have infinite money, but a child decides what you purchase for at least a full week per month. Yeah, sure, why not? Infinite money? Yeah, whatever. I'll buy a kid a bunch of bullshit. Well, I guess I can't purchase anything but what they asked about. I'm sure they'll buy, like, food. Kids like food. Might be a bunch of, like, chips and chocolate bars and juice boxes, but, like, I'd survive. You can see all the events of the past, present, and future in incredible detail, but you can do nothing to change them. That sounds fucking horrifying. Please no. Okay, people don't agree with that. Interesting. You can help anyone else find their true love, but you'll never find your own. Yeah, no, I'm not that much of a sacrificer of love just to find other people love. Fuck that. You can change anything about your life in an instant, but at the cost of a random person's health, i.e., you give them cancer or something similar. Uh, a random person's health. Someone gets cancer and I can change anything about my life. And don't tell anyone. Wow, I was on the majority on that. I was a surprise. Call of Duty is canceled, but kids will now flood into other franchises such as Valve games, etc. Sure, fuck Call of Duty, it's gay. Not the majority on that, I see. You can understand and write in any written language, but you're mute. No, I'm a podcaster. Come on. My life is over. You always know what gift to give, but no one ever knows what gift to give you. Sure, why not? Whatever, I can get my own things. You'll know every language in history and future, but you'll have no tongue. I will say no to that, I think. That sounds sad. I don't want to deal with that. That sucks. USA won't be such a bully country anymore and will stop invading other countries, but the USSR will come back more powerful than ever. That's probably mean. No, that's ridiculous. You can go back to any age you would like, but you cannot change anything that happens. I could just fucking hit the reset button, but it's like, I just have to do everything exactly the same? No, that's ridiculous. I'm in the minority on that? You can't change anything that happens? Anything, which means you just have to go through the same exact motions. That's ridiculous, no. You'd spend 1 year with most advanced technology in 20,000 years, but you're alone? 1 year alone with 20,000 years technology? I could probably make just like fake people to hang out with 20,000 years in the future technology. Who cares? Yeah, that sounds fun. For just a year, too? Yeah, fucking easy. That's free. You instantly learn and understand all human knowledge up to this point, but nobody's able to remember you for more than 24 hours. Yeah, I think I could make that work. Again, it's like such a mystical power. It's like, I feel like you could find enjoyment in life separate from people remembering you. I'm in the minority on that, okay. You have any ability or superpower you desire, but you can't use it to enhance your life or anybody else's. What do you mean? What would you use it for then? It's like enhance your life. There's just like anything, any sort of even slight convenience is enhancement to your life. So it's just like you could have superpowers, but you can't use them. Is the fucking yeah no what? 59% of people are fucking stupid. 9/11 will never have happened, and those 3,000 people will live, but 6,000 random people around the world will immediately die. Why would you do that? There's no point in that at all. You can make anyone fall in love with you, but the effects are irreversible. That's a little too rapey for me, dog. Ooh, okay. The big majority. You have any amount of money you want, but one of the people you love the most will die as soon as you choose an amount. No. A millionaire at 60, but you're good until you're 60. No, because I don't know how far I'm gonna live past 60 if I even live to 60. I think we're gonna do a 30-minute stream, folks. We're gonna do one or two more here. You can make it any Disney princess, but you also have to spend the night with her counterpart villain. What? Okay. Is there any viable path here? Thinking about Disney princesses and the villains that they've faced. know. They're all like, maybe Snow White and the Evil Queen. Like, that might be okay. Fuck it, sure. You lead an army of jungle animals that can never be defeated, but your empire is located in the Amazon jungle and will never expand farther than the jungle. That's awesome. Yes. And anything you want by just thinking of it, but every time you wish for something, you take away a week of your life. I mean, I just wish once for like $20 billion. And then I'm sad. And I just live a week less than I would have otherwise. Easy. Alright, last button, folks. Last button. You receive a device that lets you transfer and replace someone else's thoughts with your own, much like files on a computer, and have their effects become immediately evident. But the device runs on a radioactive battery. For every memory or thought you transfer, the emitted radiation lowers your lifespan by 6 months. This is such a strange premise. I don't know why I would want to do this. I'm gonna go with I will not, folks. And there we go. Just a quick one to say that I'm still streaming daily. I'm very cold. It's a little late on a Sunday night. People aren't really around. So I'm just gonna call it a quick one. I always enjoy doing these will you press the button streams or videos. I don't think I've ever actually streamed it. But you know, same one way or the other. Thanks to anybody that stopped by today. And see you later.